So Roger, tell us a little bit about your past.
I was born and raised in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Um, Never had a father figure in my life. Grew up, my mom tried her best to, to provide. Church was never, I think I started going to church when I was about 13. My mom tried her best, but it was just, I think not having a father in my life, not having a father figure, it really impacted me. Being in the streets, it just definitely had a true impact on my life.
So can you tell us a little bit about your conversion?
Yeah, I was, my conversion, I've always made the profession of faith, but there was never no change in me. I've gotten baptized 3 or 4 times, made the profession of faith, and it was always me questioning, am I saved? And it was only until in 2011, my marriage was falling apart. My wife left me. I remember I was walking down the dirt road that I lived on, and I found myself praying for her, God, save her, save our marriage. And it hit me that she wasn't the one who needed to be saved. It was me. And I fell on my knees crying. And then I realized there was a transformation. I did not want to do the same things I did before. And that moment, I realized I was saved. And it was really just impactful. And I'm not going to tell you that it's been easy this whole time, because it hasn't. But I thank God for His grace and His love. I thank God that He saved me on that day. He was patient with me. He was always there. No matter how far I got from Him, He was arms wide open saying, come back to me.
So what brought you to CBTP?
1997, I met Jack Richards in jail. Our friendship started. Went to prison for 5 years, and after getting out of prison, I met back up with Jack. Our friendship started. Then we talked about meeting and having a group. And CBTP was formed. One thing at that time, we were meeting in the park, and we were meeting every 2 weeks. And it's funny because I asked Jack, how about we meet every week? He goes, if we meet every week, you won't be nowhere to be found. I'm like, no, that's not true. The fact of the matter is my marriage was falling apart, and 2 weeks after meeting every week, I took a 3-year hiatus, and I didn't come back. And it's funny because God used me to bring us together every week, but I left out for 3 years.
All right, Roger, is there anything you would like to add or just share with other people that are coming home from jail or prison?
Yes, I myself have done 6 years in and out of prison. There's hope. If you give God everything, He will change you. He will open doors that no man can open. I tell people applying for jobs, if the company says, I don't hire a convicted felon, you try anyway, because we serve a big God. If God can part the Red Sea, make manna come from heaven, there's nothing too big from God. Give God 1 year of your life and watch transformation happen. Don't let being a convicted felon stop you. Don't let it stop you from having dreams, hopes, ambitions. I'm thankful that the path that I was on, because it saved me. And
hey, Roger, I have a question. So you mentioned that your marriage was falling apart and everything. Would you like to share what God has done to restore that area of your life?
Well, I was married my first time for 10 years. Now I'm married to a beautiful wife now for 3. It's given me, my experience has given me, been able to share with people. I counsel men that are going through a separation, going through a divorce, and I give them counsel, godly counsel. And it's funny because no men have ever taken my counsel, but they all come back to me later on and say, I wish I would have taken your advice, Roger. I wish I would have listened. And I've been there because I had men counseling me, and I didn't want to do it because I wanted to do it my way. And my way doesn't cut it, and it was only God's way. And God uses the foolish people of the world to shame the wise.
Hey man, Roger, we really appreciate you coming in and speaking with us, and be blessed, brother.
All right, thank you.